Hey there, welcome back to Wedding Workshop TV. I'm your host, Gabby, and today we're learning how to dance.
Brad, you're gonna first walk out, extend your right arm to them. So you'll come out and maybe make sure your side step is a little smaller.
Okay guys, one of the most fun elements about weddings is dance. Whether it's dancing with a parent or dancing with your family and friends at the reception, it can be a lot of fun. But we know that sometimes that first dance with your spouse can feel a little overwhelming, maybe intimidating. So we're here to tell you, it doesn't have to be. It's supposed to be fun. That's why Wedding Workshop TV is so excited to bring in our expert, Dawn Gilbertson from First Dance STL, to teach us how to dance today. She's gonna take us from clumsy to confident like that.
So you're gonna lift your hand and you're gonna walk under, you're gonna lead your bride under this arm. And she's gonna
All right, Dawn, thank you so much for joining us here today. We'd love to know more about First Dance STL.
Yes. First Dance STL is a wedding dance company that was started by my sister and I back in 2007. My sister was getting married and she realized that she could dance and her fiance could dance, but they were gonna need a third party to help choreograph and mediate the whole practice process for their first dance. Yep. And what we realized is any couple, no matter their skill or experience level, could benefit from a teacher guiding the way. I always hear people say, oh, I wish I would have known about this back when I got married. Because I think we leave the first dance to chance, and then in hindsight, we wish we would have done more with it. My background is primarily in classical ballet. So I studied with Boston Ballet, Milwaukee Ballet, Point Park in Pittsburgh. I studied dance at the University of Iowa. And I performed for the Muni.
Oh, cool, okay.
I've choreographed and performed in many local theater productions for variety theater. And I danced professionally with the Big Muddy Dance Company and taught many classes at Coca.
All right, so we have a couple of questions for you that we love to get your expert opinion on. For example, is there such a thing as too long of a first dance?
I think so.
Okay.
The night goes by so fast and you want to hold everyone's attention. And so I love to choreograph for a song that's 2 minutes long.
Okay.
It leaves everybody wanting more. You know, sometimes couples have a 3-minute dance and I don't want you to get too tired either. But if it's longer than that, I always say, let's cut it.
So keep it right on that 2-minute mark.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Another one that I think couples would be asking about is what's the right spot at the reception to put the first dance, or is there a right spot?
Yeah, I think everybody's day is so unique. And I think it's neat that people are changing up the order. Some people are doing their first dance right as they enter in the reception, or maybe right after they cut the cake. It's always a great way to open up the dance floor and get the party started at the end of the night. So bonus tip, make sure you tell your videographer and photographer about your first dance. When it's gonna happen in the night, what angle do you want them to get your picture, your video at? Where is it gonna be? I always practice with the couple dipping long enough so they can get the perfect shot.
Oh, that's awesome. I wouldn't have even thought of that, like the length of the dip, the time. That's smart.
The first thing we talk about is I say, describe the dance floor to me. Describe your reception, because I really want them to have a visual. And you know, then they tell me and I say, okay, let's pretend this wall is all of your loved ones. And this wall over here is that pond you were telling me about. You know, it's an outdoor wedding or whatever. Right. The band is behind you, so that the whole time we're practicing, they're visualizing it. So when they get there at that night, they're not turned around.
Yeah.
And so that we can be specific in choreographing that dip to be like right there for your people.
That's smart. I love that. That's so smart, because if you got there and you were all turned around and you did the whole thing facing the back, it'd be like, well, what was the point?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Do you ever help pick out the song? Do you have any top favorites right now? Any good recommendations?
You know, I try to let the couple choose it. Everybody's song is so unique. It often brings up a memory of maybe when they met or a special moment. In the last 50 couples I've worked with, they all had their own song. I haven't had a single repeat.
Oh wow, that's so surprising.
So it's really special for me too.
Oh, that's cool. What was your song?
Oh, What a Wonderful World.
Aww.
Yeah. We were like in Wisconsin Dells, and this huge troll was singing it.
What?
Yeah, it was like one of our first dates.
Not at your wedding. How long does it take to choreograph a dance? And do you switch it up for couples, or do you usually keep it pretty much the same?
I usually wait and am inspired by the music.
Okay.
A lot of times before I hear the song, I feel the weight, the pressure of choreographing. And then I listen to it and I start to get so excited I can hardly wait to meet with them to show them what the song has meant to me.
Oh,
cool. A lot of times I'm in tears just like thinking about their wedding and their life.
So sometimes your couples challenge you too to come up with something unique.
Oh yeah. I had a groom who just wanted to break dance. He wanted to break dance for his wedding. He not yet.
Oh,
he wanted me to teach him. But you know, then I was like, okay, what can we do that looks like breakdancing but doesn't take like a lifetime of skill and practicing? And that was fun.
Thanks so much for watching today, guys. Make sure you check out another one of our videos before you go. And if you're interested in taking dance lessons with Dawn, keep an eye out because she's bringing a dance workshop here to Wedding Workshops and More in St. Louis in the near future.